Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to dive into another video for Crazy Miner because it released a pretty big update today. So I wanted to give you a little bit of an update as to like what's going on and what they did, and then just do another little battle and give you an idea of like what kind of return this is actually bringing to the table now, which is pretty awesome. They've done a few things that have really kind of stabilized their ecosystem, and I've done a fair amount of play to earn games at this point, and I'll probably do some videos on them, but this one seems to be the most stable out of them all. So nothing has changed in my room. So first thing I haven't touched on this, first thing I want to touch on is the room. So you can establish new rooms. Each new room that you do is going to end up costing you a little bit in BNB, but when you do a new room, it effectively gives you ability to do another battle. Otherwise, you are restricted to one battle every 24 hours with your current lineup of rigs and your consultant and the energy that you have. All right. Obviously, with that said, if you're doing two rooms, you're also going to have more electricity you have to pay for. So I just wanted to make that quick note. I haven't decided if I'm going to make a new room just yet. I'm torn on it. My experience with these games is like you kind of want to get your investment out as quick as possible, even though it's very, very hard not to want to reinvest to try and speed up the returns on a daily basis. So speaking of returns, what they did, if you remember in my last video, I showed you guys the price and the cost of minting one of these, mining rigs and consultant. Consultant's a little bit more money, not drastically more, but you'll see BNB is gone. So today they actually got rid of BNB. So now in order to mint a mining rig or consultant, you're actually able to just use your PWR. Removing BNB out of this equation is huge. So now you only have to pay a little bit of BNB and gas, but the game can literally just thrive on people's earnings instead of having to worry about them going to get BNB or swapping PWR for BNB at the same time in order to do their mints. I think it's a huge relief. It's pretty sweet to even think about, and I'll show you why, because I think this is ultimately going to encourage more people to mint, which stabilizes the coin because it'll effectively burn some PWR. So this move was really big. I was very happy to see them do this today. Another thing to note, you'll notice the PWR has dropped more. In my last video where I did the recap, I believe PWR was hovering around $1.15. $1.15 was great. In the grand scheme of things, just to be transparent with you guys, it ultimately doesn't matter if you're just claiming and selling at that time what the price of the coin is. However, you could always obviously claim and hold the PWR in hopes that the coin will go up. But everything is paid to the SPWR coin. Hold on, let me go over to battles. So you'll see SPWR, which is effectively what you earn from these battles. And what that means, the SPWR is pegged to the dollar. So when I claim my SPWR, I'm going to get whatever dollar value of PWR there is. And what I mean by that is if it's at 33 cents a coin, I'm going to effectively get 3 PWR for each SPWR that I claim. So no matter what, every time I do this battle, I'm effectively earning $35 worth of PWR. All right, this is why last week, after a week of running it, I was able to ultimately bank about $100 after like the electricity bill and the cost of buying energy. That's pretty good. That's going to give me pretty much an ROI on this game of just a few weeks, which is awesome. The quicker I can get to my ROI back and get my initial investment out, the more inclined to reinvesting in the game and growing that ROI I'm going to be. But I have to admit, it is definitely tempting now that that PWR thing is there that I'm not going to have the temptation to try and just mint some more rigs and make myself stronger, because then maybe I can do this battle, which I have a 52% win rate right now, for 49 SPWR. Thing to note, guys, though, is it's literally at this point, not touching on the other tiers, and I believe I spoke about this before, but in case you haven't watched the other videos, it's all the same. Like every single battle is literally just an increase of 14, so you're making 14 additional dollars. At the same time, each one energy goes up by 1. So it's the same cost in versus return no matter what you do. So they've made it very, very balanced when it comes to that. Let's go ahead and do this fight real quick. And this is what I mean by the little bit of BNB for gas you got to do. So you always got to keep a little bit there. When I did my swap last week, I was actually pretty pleased because I was able to get 0.25 BNB. And BNB is down right now. It was trading at like $400 something. But if you go back like a week and a half, it was up at like $5.75. So I'm really hoping it goes back up. don't know if you guys can hear the gaming music that they have for this game now, which I think is adorable. It's like classic 2-bit battle. So another 35 bucks. This is really sweet, guys. $35 a day is great. If that's something that just maintains over time, you're looking at like $1,000 a month just for playing this game. What more can you ask for, right? Is my math right there? I'm pretty sure it's right. Let's take a look. Yeah, look at that. So 35 a day over the course of 30 days, 1,050. It means in 30 days I'm practically going to double at that point. So that's really great news, and it's something that I really like to see. Let me, before I sign off, I want to show you this, what I mean by the peg to the dollar. So I have 70 of these right now. This is the quickest way for me to see like how much I can do. So you can see what I have unclaimed. 70 SPWR means roughly 95 PWR, which would mean $70 worth of PWR right now at its current value. So this constantly fluctuates, guys. I'm pretty bullish on this game right now. Obviously, do your own research, guys, but it's pretty solid. I would definitely check it out. I'll put a link of it into the description below. At the same time, I've really appreciated everyone checking out these videos so far. I would really love to see some comments if you guys have any questions about this. I'm looking to definitely engage with you guys, so feel free to reach out. All right, take care.